Well, good people, Mark Holmes here at the Red Brick House, and it is Friday afternoon, and I've just gotten back, and it looks like I'm going to be lone wolfing most of the stuff from here on out, at least for a while. My goal is not to leave this place, or leave for, okay, not like leave. I mean, I can go to like Home Depot and things like that, or to my in-laws' house to spend the night and stuff, but not leave down here till I have occupancy. So what do we need to do? Well, we've got the plumbing pass, we've got the HVAC pass, the electrical. I just have to change all the plugs to tamper resistant. No big deal. I'll get that squared away and get a reinspection for that. I need to do my railings on the deck. Not a big deal, just a big pile of money. I need to do the insulation up underneath the house. That's going to be fun, of course. And I have to do the railings inside. If I can get those things done and get it inspected and passed, then technically the house is livable. I could say that right now, you got a stove that works, you've got sinks that work, you got showers that work, you've got electricity, you got heating and air, so you're close. You're close. So let's take a look at where we are. This is, like I said, Friday afternoon, and I'm excited. We've got my Cowboys play tomorrow, so we have that. Before I left, the day before yesterday, I ended up plastering that portion of the wall over there and around the fireplace. This is beginning to look like a room. That's what's amazing about all this. So I've already wet down the walls once today, and I'm going to go through the process of wetting those down again, so maybe this evening I can do some of that. Upstairs, I'm currently working on getting ready for the railings up here to get those ready. I have this one. This is a side piece. I made this one to make it similar to the ones that we have already here. So this one there was never one here for this, but I'm doing this because I'm getting old, and it's nice to be able to have this continuation of the rail right here. So this is how this one will go. I am sanding out. This is one of the ones that I've made. I'm sanding this out so we can get ready to stain this. Hopefully I can get this stained today. And I'm going the process of leveling this out. I'm going to fill this in so we can put our balusters in here, because that's going to be one of the things that we have to have done, is we need the balusters in place. So that's where we're going to get started with today, and just keep on going with it. It's already about 1 o'clock, but tonight at 7, we have the Giants have a game, and I'll probably be watching that. And then tomorrow night, the Cowboys have their game, and definitely be live streamed during it. So I've got some work to do here in the studio set up, and I'm going to work on getting this cleaned up a little bit more so it starts to look like a finished area. Yeah, this is going to be good. I've got the other registers I'm going to change and put up here. Those are too small. I've got some 18 by 18, so it'll actually fit that a little bit better and actually make it look nicer. So a lot of the little finishing touches, cleaning up and things like that. It's all on me now. It's time for me to get to work. So I'm getting ready to get to work. Well, now we're beginning to see what this place actually looks like. I moved the workbench over here to keep the tools and stuff, but you can start to see the space and stuff that's over here. We still have to figure out how we're going to try and fix the fireplace pieces in there. And I'm working on the railings because some nights it's hard for me to get up and down out of here. But we've gotten, see, I've made, this is the original handrail. I'm not exact, but I'm pretty close. I'm a little bit skinnier. But we put this railing right here because this railing right here is great as you're going down the steps. So you can go from here to this one down here. So knowing that we have a lot of people that like to come into the place that are older people that are tied to it, I want to make sure that when they do and they come up here, that they've got something to hold on to. And this is actually a little bit bigger. In fact, what you're supposed to have is like a 2-inch round one for code now. So that is actually a little bit bigger to get onto it. It does have like a thumb grab on there, which is good. This is a little bit smaller, which is a little easier to get my hand onto it, but it's sturdy. It is not going to move. That's what I love about this. It's not going to move. Now, if I can get my balusters in here, that's what I need to get done for the inspection. So I've got to cut those. Now, I've gone through here and I'm trying a couple of things. I've actually taken some wood chips and glue to try and fill in. I'm going to see how that looks when I sand it out. These are a little bit, this is actually my planer, so they're actually a little bigger than sawdust. But I'm hoping that the fibers will kind of bend in and wear out well. I've also got, this is wood fibers this is a light color. We'll see how well they sand out and how it blends in. The good news, at least on this, is because the balusters are right here close, you're not going to see much of this. So just trying to get it even to make it look good will be okay. And I want to do this and get it sanded out. Somebody had commented about, you're going to sand out all the floors with a belt sander? No. I just want to sand out this section here. So I put in the balusters. I don't have to worry about sanding it around the balusters, with the big sander. No, that ain't gonna happen. One other thing I need to do eventually here is, you can see, this is another one of those spots that, they changed this place up so much, but it's a low spot right there on the joist. I'm gonna take up the pieces of wood right there on the floor and basically put another piece in there to elevate those, so that way it'll be a little bit closer. And remember, I had that issue where there was the lip. Now that we've moved that table and things, you can kind of see this a little bit better. It's not exact. I lined them up as close as possible. We'll put the filler in here, but it gives the appearance of carrying through, and it's definitely flat, so you don't have the tripping edge, and we don't have to sand this down really far. But when you think of the age of this floor, this thing actually looks pretty good. In fact, just getting the plaster on the walls, this does not look bad at all. I couldn't be happier with how this looks. Remembering the first time that I came in here, that this was a hallway. Believe it or not, you can see right here where these boards are. This was a hallway. And I want to say the door was right here. So this was a bedroom. Not a bad sized bedroom. It's probably almost as big as, probably bigger than that room. Then you came over here, and this is the reason why we've had to add this post. There was another wall right here that went into another bedroom. And then we had the door that used to be here that we've plastered over. And the door, of course, here. This was a closet over here, and this was a closet over here, and of course there was no bathroom. So this has really changed the layout. Oh, and we had a chimney. We had a chimney right here, and that is one of the things that I'm glad, one, you just push it over. But the chimney being right here in the middle of the floor just made it kind of a pooch screw. So we moved the wall back more, got rid of the chimney, and now this is going to end up being a bedroom. So we'll end up putting a queen size bed. We'll be able to fit here with a nightstand on each side, and you'll still have enough space to be able to walk through here. The bad thing on this is not a lot of places to put a lot of furniture because it's not really deep. You put a piece of furniture like right here would be good, like a tall boy dresser. We'll have, basically shelves that'll go in here. Because this is a walkway to the bathroom, you don't really want to have too much there. You could put something small and narrow underneath the window, and you could put something here. We did put an outlet on here in case there's a television. Got to work on that one with the wife. She's kind of like, I don't know, we want a television in there. But we do have a walk-in closet, so you could put a piece of furniture in there and all the racks and stuff like that, but you don't necessarily need too much in there. I tell you, this place would actually be pretty cool if it were an Airbnb, to tell people you could stay in a former schoolhouse / hospital / Masonic Lodge slash Arnold House slash Jobu's day job place. I can. What the vision is here is so people can stay. So that way we can have company. It's not a lot of bedrooms, but we're going to get an L-shaped sofa. L-shaped that's a convertible to a queen bed. Now, this is not like your mama's queen bed. These are actually a lot better. They're firmer. They roll out from underneath of it and come up. But if we put one of those in here, you've got a queen bed here for people to be able to sleep, or you have plenty of space for people to sit. My wife has an old drafting table that's an antique that'll probably be her desk maybe over in here. We have an ice chest. One of the old ice boxes that I'm going to see if I can convert and make into actually a refrigerator. We're going to put that over here, and we'll probably do like built-ins. So built-ins here, so if somebody were to stay, you'd have places you can put some clothes and stuff in. And over there on that corner, that'll be my little studio. I'll probably do some built-in bookcases, so I'll have like a desk behind it, and I can turn around and do my podcasts and things. And probably the TV will go over on this one. So that's kind of the plan for the space. I'm going to go through, I'm going to get these handrails stained, and then I'm going to start working on cutting out the rest of the balusters. So over the course of this weekend, we'll get this out of the way. This is one of the big things that we have to get done for the inspection. But if we get this done, man, it's really downhill. It's really downhill from here. All right, let me get some stain and get to work.